trailer before the show started.
Wait, what?
There's a way to play a short as a trailer before the show starts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I tried that out today. There's 5 people in there. Let me know in the comments. Did the short play ahead of us going live today, guys? Like, I didn't look at it on the YouTube side. One person left. They said, like, man, we're not down for the short, bro. You didn't see it? Oh, so it's lies. Supposedly they were supposed to play a trailer like before the show starts. You know how usually it counts down.
Yeah, I backed it all the way up, and there was nothing.
Yeah, lies. YouTube lies.
Oh, what's up, Joe Deals?
Yeah, I tried. I made a little effort there. Tried. 540 flips. Wasn't anything beforehand. Mr. Bill in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Bill. Hot Antiques in the building. Thank you guys for being here.
I'm still dusting off the cobwebs.
I've had some interesting pickups the past couple weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Yesterday morning early. Yesterday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning early, I get on my phone, freebie alert, right? Garage full of stuff. Come and get it. First come, first serve.
Ooh.
27 minutes away for me.
Okay.
So I get over there. I'm second, like, because I literally saw it when it popped up. And found one interesting item that I'll show you guys a little later. But it was like a huge brass thing that I found in there, but freebie. So interesting stuff. I went to a estate sale on Saturday and found some pretty good stuff there as well. I'm like, I'm trying to break into somebody else's genre here on the show. Like the guy with the dirty thumb. Some people have a green thumb. Leroy has a greasy thumb. That's what happens when you're a tool guy.
Right?
Yeah, so I saw some of their pictures. He did 2 storage units this weekend. Happy Picker in the building. I saw a short when I clicked on the link, but no countdown. Awesome. So it did work for somebody. There you go. Nice.
I spent my Friday. So I got up on Friday, got the boys to school for their last day. And then I got home and I'm like, well, are we going to do this yard sale tomorrow or not? So I just started like unloading my garage out onto my driveway. And I did a 2-day garage sale. I just stayed there. I was like, once I got going, I'm like, I'm not leaving. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. You know.
So did it work? Were you able to unload?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Some people got some really good deals. This one couple.
I'm gonna mute. I got a phone call.
They had this couple came up and they were like looking at all my Christmas decorations and stuff like that I had, and they were like, we're interested in a lot of these like little, like little, like I had like these little porcelain manger scenes and stuff like that, and they came on by and they were like, all right, would you do like $5 for each one of these things? I'm like, well, how much y'all talking about? They're like this and like that, and like this and like that. I'm like, all right, start making a pile. We'll do $5 on anything you point at. You know what I'm saying? On this table, this area, if you point at it and you want it for $5, go ahead. And so they're like, yeah, this one right here. I'm like, take it. This, take it. This, take it. Take it. Take it. Dude, they had like $75 worth of stuff. I'm like, cool, we're gone, please. They're like, really? I'm like, yes, just get this out of it. Yeah, we're 540 flips. Have I met you? I don't. Yeah, you commented on my Instagram. Yeah.
That's crazy. So you guys are actually close, huh?
Yeah.
Mission competition.
540 flips. Where are you out of? 540. I probably out of like Winchester. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. I know. Okay. Gotcha. Culpepper. Okay. He's a little high play.
Happy Picker in the building. Good to see you. Flipping Sports Guy Paul. Good to see you. Fireball Flippers in the house. Picking and punching. Hey, Rod. What's going on? Simply shenanigans. Rod, have you sold the motorcycle denim jacket yet? Curious about that.
Oh yeah, that was a very cool find.
Oh yeah. 540 is who we talked to at the shed.
Yes.
There's two sheds. When somebody missed a T-shirt, I don't know how that happened, but
that rack was huge and it was so tight. I was like, I'm out of here. I saw that one and I was like, I'm not digging through this.
Yeah, the Mickey one, I know you hard passed that one, but the other one,
yeah.
I was like, look at that. Puffy paint screen star. How did that slip by?
He hasn't listed it yet. That's right up my alley. There's so many things I haven't listed yet.
I listed 100 and. I'm sorry.
What's that, Leroy?
Leroy's he's the only one of us that's probably listed all that stuff he got.
Yeah.
I listed.
How many was it you listed, Leroy?
I didn't sold 45, I think. About 110.
Nice.
I sold about 45.
Any of us part of eBay Partner Network? Yes. I received that instruction before we started the show to make sure that we were a part of that.
Cernoch, what did you say about the yard sale? How'd you do? Because I'm sorry, I was over at the grinder.
I did well. I just set
Did
up.
You do it virtual? Did you do it virtual or were you there?
No, I was like, while I'm here, let me just chill and like. When you see my basement, you're kind of like, yeah, we don't need it. We don't need to go anywhere right now. You know what I'm saying? So I said nah.
So no threat of running out of things to sell, I'm sure. But...
Yeah.
Hey Todd, good to see you, man. Todd, did you go out any this past week? Yard selling? They found a couple things at one of the thrift stores this week, which is unusual for me to go to a thrift store, A, B, to actually find something I could flip. But being there weren't many yard sales, I had a couple.
I was at an auction, sent Eric some pictures. It was a lot of stuff, but I didn't get much.
Todd, that estate sale was good, bro. That estate sale that was in on 3rd Street. Kristen Basin game. Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. That's crazy, yachts. You'd be opening a private. Yeah, Rod. I don't know, man. I've never had that happen with mine. I've had mine for a while. The partner network. Kevin told me about that a long time ago. You're gonna clean up the rest? The lady called me to get everything left. What? Really? Let me know if you need any help. There's actually some pretty good stuff over there. I think she's gonna take the antiques to good stuff to the a dealer or something. Cernoch, you got any Big Johnson tees?
I have a few. Yeah, there's a pile.
Copper Sniff 2-day auction, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, she had texted me back and said she was going to try to run it again next Saturday. Maybe she just said, heck with it. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. There probably is some gems in there, to be sure. They had a lot of vintage stuff in that one room. I didn't go the second day. I went the first day. What day are you guys picking up? Oh, no date. Yeah, I got you. If they happen to leave that, one of the cool things they have in that house is, of course, being our current state of affairs, it's probably not worth as much as what it was at one point, but they have a Budweiser, a Clydesdale, carousel light fixture.
Ooh, wow.
They sell for about $750, $800. He has 2 of them in that house, so I doubt that'll probably go to auction house though.
That's like the Wilton 820 that I saw this weekend. Why is this infinite acting up?
Yeah, those things were $1,500 like 2 months ago. The latest ones to sell were $750. I was like, dang, stock market.
My internet's acting up, guys.
Yeah, I got some decent clothes out of there. Like no super home runs, some decent stuff. I know it's crazy. Like if you had that stuff, it definitely is taking a little dip for sure. No, Rod. When he filmed that though, I was there all afternoon after he left, so I definitely did go through it a little bit more thoroughly than what we did before he left. Yeah, I've got more time to go up there and do that. That's my cousin that bought that house, so we're all right. Yeah, I loaded my van so full from that house. Like I was worried about like popping a wheelie on the way home. It was packed. The back of it was just smashed. Yeah, there was some little gems in there, things that I weren't expecting, to be honest. There's actually some vintage Lego stuff in there that I ended up putting all together. I know he filmed that a little bit of that. That there was some Legos, and then a lot of that ham radio stuff is good. In fact, I'm still messing with some of it now because it's like the smaller things. These little things right here that I still haven't taken the time to separate out. These are, I'll show you one. They're weird looking little rigs, but they're called crystals for ham radios. And apparently, like you plug them in. No, that was, man, those Legos that I put on Whatnot, that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, these little things right here are like anywhere from 5 to 25 a piece. I literally have 5 boxes full like this.
Wow.
Like in each one of these envelopes, there's anywhere from 2 to 3 per envelope. So, yeah, that Lego was with Otts. Actually, the very first day that me and Otts went together, this guy wheels out. Like if you saw that video, I have a video about picking up all those Legos. When the very first day that he rolled those things out, we were at this yard sale. Otts had already went in and got some stuff. I'm like kind of looking around. Somebody had already claimed all the video games, and this guy comes wheeling out with a cart, and he goes, he's like, he comes wheeling out with his cart. He's like, I got what you're looking for, Legos, and I beat everybody over there to it. I was like following the guy on the way out, and so I was like, how much for all of them? Then I told Justin, I was like, you want in on this? And he's like, yeah. So then he took us in the house, had 26 more totes. He went back and bought more from the guy. So it was a nice little score. We actually launched the Lego category in at Whatnot with that buy, essentially. There was before us on there, there was like one little dude that he would put something out every 3 weeks. We started doing like two shows a week a piece on Legos. So it's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. We didn't get no Whatnot love back then though about the Lego launch. All I got was an interview out of it. Like they called me later on, like, hey, what would you do differently? Is there anything that we can do better? This kind of stuff. Yeah, the guy was a Bricklink seller. Yeah, you can go to Obxpicker and watch that video if you guys haven't seen it. It's my most watched, most popular video. So, the Lego buy. Grandkids galore. I love crystals. Yeah, these are like radio crystals. They do each one of those crystals, I guess, definitely it puts you in a different channel. That's what it is. Yeah, I got my mechanic guy calling me back. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't even know I was unmuted. I thought I was muted. What's going on, everybody? I am just cleaning up some tools, and I put a Rust-Oleum crystal clear enamel. That's what I use to clear some of the tools after I grind them. After I grind them down, just so they don't get from the moisture here in the south. I just do a quick light coat, nothing crazy, and it gives it a little shine and makes it look better. And I work. I usually work inside, but I have a little cart. That little cart there, and the cart that you guys are on, and I just I roll it outside, and then when I'm done, I go back inside to do my rest of my stuff. What's going on, Walter? Yeah, never dull. I don't use never dull. Like I said, I use my grinding wheel, and then I use my grinding wheel, and then I use that spray. It's just quick. My restoration is super quick, nothing fancy. I don't want to spend more than 3 or 4 minutes on each piece, but it totally does work for me, and I believe that it really does help me sell stuff. So that's why I do it, but I enjoy it as well. I do it so I can, you get stuff cheap. You pay. I pay nickels and dimes on a dollar for some of this stuff, and if I put an extra 3 or 4 minutes into it, I can sell for $15 or 10, $15.
Hey, Walter. Scrapple. Yeah. Oh, man. I got to do a little extra scrap.
I was boring everybody with tool talk.
Dude.
It looks like you're in the witness protection program too.
I know.
So I was showing them Leroy and Eric before I showed the chat. So new international shipping. Okay, check this out. So this guy bought right here a lot of hats from me. Okay, and I gave him a deal. He bought these new era hats. I had 7 of them. He paid $25 a piece for them, plus shipping. And it said return requested. So I'm like, what's this about? No messages, no nothing. It just says the return requested. So when I click on it, look at that. It says,
hold on, let me make you big.
Yeah, right here. We took care of this return for you. You don't need to refund the buyer, but you will not receive the item back. Thanks for trusting eBay International shipping with this order. So, yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, return, and it's a return, and just nothing happens, I guess. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Has anybody seen that before?
See, eBay's building a new international store. They're confiscating.
Maybe. Yeah, eBay return pallets, bro. Okay. Kevin said the same thing happened to him, huh? Okay. And it's hold on, pause.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
What's going on, Kevin? How are you, sir?
Put it on a video. It's good news.
So I mean, it's just like that's it, right? That's it. Is that it? Like done? There's nothing else. There's nothing. I guess there's nothing else to do. Okay, just chill and cool.
The funds are there. Like you have the funds.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was that was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Caleb said he had the same thing happen twice. Hey, Caleb, good to see you. Caleb, the old paths on the Two Old Guys Reselling podcast.
Yeah. No, and that's what I read. It was just like, yeah, they take care of the return, but just so like,
yeah, they take care of it.
Yeah, Walter, I already got the money. Huh. I mean, but now here's the thing. Where does the stuff go? Do they just keep it?
You don't want me to get started because I have a whole thing about eBay, and I feel they buy stuff. I don't know. I have this weird thing because I've sold stuff that was very expensive and sent the wrong thing to the person. I sent the wrong thing to two different people. One of the people, the guy I sent the wrong thing to, his item was $300. The other guy's was $13, and the guy that got the $13, he's like, "Oh, I got this item. It's not mine." I was like, "Please give that back to me. Please, I'll do whatever I gotta do." I get it back. That was the $300 thing. I send it to the other guy. Never any response. I feel that I'm talking weird, but I feel that eBay has a secret store and they buy stuff and just store it like Eric said. I don't know. I really do. I'm never in this, but I really feel that eBay be buying stuff just to make a loss or whatever from their own platform. I really feel like they got mystical buyers. I don't know.
Caleb, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like I don't know. Like say I have a friend that lives in England. Hey, I'm just gonna ship you a bunch of stuff, buy it from my store, and then open a return.
You know, some scammers are already pretty trying that.
Well, here's my thing. Where do they need to? Do they have to send it somewhere, their return, or do they keep it?
That's what I'd be curious. I bet they have someplace they have to take it to eBay's mystery layer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do they have a location where they send it, or is the person just keeping it?
Yeah, I would think they would. I mean, I would think they would require a return.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
even Amazon does that. You gotta send it.
well, if someone gets an eBay pallet with 7 New Era hats, all black, vintage, I mean that's a score.
That's probably what it is. Mystery pallets coming back through. You know how you can buy like them clothing bales from Europe, from overseas.
That's just. That is interesting, though. I was again. I knew that's what I read when they first rolled out the international shipping, but then to see it, it's just like,
What's going on here?
You're like, oh, okay, well,
this stuff's like.
Good morning, Kelly.
eBay bin store. Nick pick. Oh, I gotcha. Said he sold a expensive typewriter to Australia through international eBay shipping. It was said delivered, but buyer said he didn't receive it. They refunded immediately.
I mean, that's a good one, Kristen. How do you guys come up with reseller names?
I got on the picker train. Location picker. Location picker.
I did not want to be on the picker, thrifter, flipper train.
But I did put mine in because the Outer Banks is very searchable, to be honest. OBX is something that people look up. So that's why I did what I did.
Does anybody want my answer?
Everybody does.
Everybody. Inquiring minds want to know.
The real answer, some of you guys don't even know. But so I did not want to be on the picker channel or the picker train. I didn't want to be on the reseller train. And I was in service one Sunday. And my pastor was like, blood, sweat, and tears. And he kept saying it in his sermon. And I'm like, my name is Blood. I was like, blood, sweat, and sell. So that's where mine came from.
Mine came from my last name and obviously connection for stuff.
Yeah. So we both have our last names in our name.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim?
Tim just said I saw it. Does that mean like the intro thing we talked about at the beginning?
Maybe. Did anybody else see the little trailer before they jumped in?
All right. eBay sales, eBay sales, eBay sales.
I know we've been talking bad about eBay now. It's going to put us on the naughty list for the day.
I wasn't talking bad. No, hey, eBay, I wasn't talking bad.
The Illuminati talk got him. Leroy, thanks, bro.
I was just asking, you know.
You gonna blame me?
I started it. I'm the one that said conspiracy theory.
All I said was I think eBay buys stuff. That's all I said. Don't put me in the middle.
eBay, would you please buy some of my stuff today? Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Or madam.
You shouldn't. You should just say eBay. Don't say ma'am or madam or Mr.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
I just say the eBay overlords.
Yeah.
My thing is, Cernoch is such good friends with Alexa and Siri that he should have a connection right to eBay.
You hear that theme song in the background? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Uh-oh. Speaking of eBay overlords. He's on that R&R plan.
I guess so.
Off the train, world traveler.
I got up at 3:00 this morning to 3:30 to go to catch my plane, and we just got back into town. We just got back home probably an hour ago. I just took a shower.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, dude, Vermont. Awesome.
Yeah, it's
So
nice
Tim's
up
coming
there.
in Krillin form today, like just laid back. Hey guys. Yeah, there's my dudes.
Oh man, dude.
The
I-
I've
weekend,
never been that far up Vermont.
It's my first time.
it's nice up there.
It is.
It's
We keep,
so
we keep
dope.
threatening to go to Maine. Like I would love to get the East Coast all the way to.
Any of that, New Hampshire, Maine, or Vermont is really nice.
Yeah.
But Rhode Island's the best.
Of course, Leroy says that.
Hey, Tim, I'm upset with you.
Wow, what did I do?
I didn't realize that you were up in Vermont, and I blew you up on Saturday. I was at an auction I actually saw two things on the wild. One of them I didn't tell Eric. I saw one of those swing vases things.
Did you call me?
I called you and I texted you. I
See,
called you on Friday and I texted you on Saturday, and I sent you pictures on Instagram. Like I blew you up like a step ex-girlfriend.
I didn't get any of that.
Your phone will probably blow up in the next half hour with the
Yeah, right.
So I
'Cause
saw a
swung vase.
swing vase. How much you think it went for? It was big. It was like 16 inches. It was
Well,
yellow and
yeah, I probably like $100.
orange. 275.
Yeah,
Auction was
That's
crazy.
how much.
Everything was
That's how much it went at the auction.
yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
And it wasn't an indoor. It wasn't an indoor auction. It was on site, which usually demands a little less money. But
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, I had to call Cernoch because my service was so bad I couldn't comp anything.
oh, that's funny.
Caleb
I
said he sent a
managed.
collectible Matchbox International. It was brand new when it was received. It was damaged from inside the box. How? No answer from eBay. Repacks it and damaged it. No visible. Damage to the box. Weird.
I managed to sneak in some yard sales and a flea market.
Nice. You find anything good?
Yeah, I found a few little gems. But it was tough because we were flying. Bro, you should... I don't know how he did it. I really don't know how he did it. I was able to sneak back early 1900s lamp in my carry.
Oh,
I can just see airport security be like, "What the heck is this guy?"
They opened my bag. I was like, dude, you guys, come on, man. That's going to be so hard to close back up. Because I also found, I see these people always talk about these Yankee candles. So, I looked up a Yankee candle at a yard sale and it turned out to be one of those retired scents. So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to buy my first Yankee candle today. So I bought a Yankee candle. I bought the first thing is the yard sale. First yard sale I bought something that I bought a vintage Yamaha woman's snowmobile jacket. Black, red, and blue. Super dope. And 2 pairs of Birkenstocks.
Ooh.
So you were out there where there's money. You were in a good area in Vermont.
Well, it's everything's like 2 hours away. So, so like some places were a little bit different. But yeah, I got the 2 Birkenstocks, and they're like the special Birkenstocks. They're like designed Birkenstocks. Pomoli or something like that. Polomoli. I don't know.
a pillow.
Yes, that's it. So I got 2 pairs of those and the Yamaha jacket. I got all that for $10.
Ooh.
Then I got we went to a boutique / antique mall thing next to a diner that we were eating breakfast at. And I got a 1995 Reba McEntire single stitch T-shirt. That's her name, right? Reba McEntire?
Yeah, Reba.
Yeah. I know nothing
She,
about her.
she's not one of the ones that just died, is she?
No. Reba's still cranking. So I got that for $8, which I thought was a good deal. You know, especially considering it came from like a boutique. And then there was a flea market outside of the antique mall, which was also where the distillery was and all this other stuff. Like that's the thing that's cool, is like everything's kind of like in the same area. So like you can go to the dispensary, the distillery, you can get food, you can get antiques. It's like all these little like places like along the roads. So at outside the flea market, I picked up a blue stretch glass candlestick for $1. And I also got these. Look at these. Cernoch. I can't find another one of them anywhere.
Oh wow.
That's
They're-
pretty.
It has the ears too.
Yeah.
But look at this. Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
Made in USA.
Ooh, that's early.
Yes. I cannot find anything. None. Not one.
How much did you pay for it?
I got 2 of them.
$6.
$10 for the pair. They wanted $10 for one. I was like, how about I give you $10 for both of them? And then,
Here's my real. Oh, go ahead.
and then I walked inside the antique mall from the flea market and bought a late 1800s, early 1900s lamp that hopefully is not broken. Because so what happened was we tried to bring all this in on the carry-on bag, and then when we got on the plane, the carry-on bag wouldn't fit in the overhead. So we had to check our bags. So hopefully it's still not broken.
Well, that was my question. How many of your clothes did you end up throwing away so you could ship stuff home?
Nothing. We took everything back.
Hey, Susan Janowski, good to see you. Caleb, have a good day. Jennifer Hayes in the building. Good to see you, Jennifer.
What's up, Jennifer?
Yeah, that's crazy. So, you know what I was sitting there thinking in my mind about, like, when you said that first price, I was like, you know what? That may be another benefit to being near the distillery of the dispensary. Like, there's people don't. Maybe they've been visiting too much other places and said, here you go, man. Here's a deal. Thanks.
Dog. They got these things in Vermont called creamies. Have y'all ever had a creamy before?
What's a creamy?
Creamy is like it's different. It's ice cream, but it's not soft serve and it's not hard ice cream. It's got more fat in it. And they got maple creamies because of the maple syrup up there. Dog, when I tell you it was heaven, I'm not lying to you. Like, it was so good. So good. Then we went to the cider place. Dog, best cold cider I've ever had in my life. Not only did we have cider, fresh, and you could just taste it for free. That's just a giant bin that just flows out. Not only that, we had cider, fresh cider donuts, bro.
We know where Tim's.
Oh, I've had those before.
Yeah.
I've had those before. They actually have them in Virginia at because they have some apple orchards.
You would think Tim went to Woodstock and ended up getting the munchies.
Dude, I mean, listen, I didn't partake in any of that while I was up there. But I'll tell you what, everybody was drinking because everybody has a brewery. Every 5 minutes, there's a brewery. And people are out there all day, just living life, drinking beer, walking the dogs. But it was, I don't know, man. I really liked Vermont.
Would you move to Vermont?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then obviously I get back into Boston last night and it's game 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was absolute madness in Boston last night. So we had to bring the rental car back to the airport last night. And then we were going to go down. So like we passed through the stadium, the garden. We were going to go down to by the garden to go watch the game at like a bar or something. The Ubers were like $40.
Oh yeah. To go 4 miles, or not even.
Not even.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, we're just gonna go back to Josie's friend's house.
Mike. I'm not gonna read it. I just left it up there for a second. John Dare, good to see you. Mike Obxpicker in the building. Good to see you, man. I missed anybody. Vintage Sports Flips. Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna go get a couple of things to show you guys.
Oh, what a name. Jay West. I love it.
Oh, you want to hear something really, really creepy? eBay creepy? Okay. So I was in Vermont, right? And I was in a very remote area of Vermont. White River Junction, right? As soon as we go to drop the car off at the airport, when we get back to Boston, which is like a 2-hour drive, I sell a golf club to somebody in White River Junction, Vermont.
Yep.
Bro, that's like next level weird.
I did that before I moved here. I came to visit here, and then I sold something in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I was on vacation in Spartanburg.
So crazy. So crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something. I can't think.
Look at this rig.
What is that?
This is a 1940s fire hose nozzle off of the Navy ship.
Oh wow.
So when I got that little freebie alert yesterday, if you're not using freebie alert, this is why you use freebie alert. I got a little freebie alert. I was second person there. I saw this laying on the floor. I was like, that's solid brass. It probably weighs about 20 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you looked up any comps on that yet?
Anywhere from 50 to 250.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably worth some good money.
Yeah, it was good. Like I saw it laying there, I'm immediately on it. Like there was one guy ahead of me. He's hauling tools out as fast as he could. Like free garage. Basically, I'm moving to clean out the garage. And I was like, that's nuts. And then at the estate sale, got a little, not super crazy, but little bike week on tag. Daytona Bike Week. This is the one there, Cernoch. This is the one that I immediately said Cernoch is going to be like, what is?
Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
Big hit on the back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a super big hit on the back. That's cool.
Yeah.
Even for being modern, that's got a cool look.
Yeah, 2015. We're on tag. Big boy sizes. I think that one's a 4X. Yeah.
That'll fit me after vacation.
More maple donuts. Look at this. This is Columbia on tag. PFG 4XT. Right.
And that was out of the garage too?
Out of the estate sale.
Oh, the estate sale.
So, I hit those Hot Wheels the other week. So that's how it works for me. Things begin to come when I see them. Another bag. But look what was hidden in the Hot Wheels box. Can you pick it out? You see this little guy right here? This is like a Mac tool.
Oh, that truck.
the
That truck hood ornament.
Hood ornament, about $50.
Yeah, I've sold those before. They go fast.
Yeah. Of course, there was a little wheel in there too. That's like the other side of the coin. But these are like 70s, 80s Hot Wheels in there. I haven't gone through them yet. I said, how much for the basket? $2. Let's go.
Why does my name say blood, sweat, and soul?
What?
Leroy did that.
That is weird.
Look, I did bug Tim while he was in Vermont as well. So don't feel bad, Leroy. I found this. Look,
Ooh.
it's got the Murano sticker on it right there.
Did you list that yet?
No.
I actually did like try to do a few listings each day I was there, just to keep me pumping in the algorithm.
Would you end up doing 4-day shipping and then switch it down?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't get a lot of stuff. You got something, right?
Oh yeah, I think I got 4 or 5 sales on eBay. I got a sale on Etsy and a sale on Mercari, which is tough too because when you do vacation mode on some of those other sites, you can't sell anything.
Yeah.
The only sites that let you sell while you're still on vacation is Grailed and eBay. Poshmark, Etsy, and Mercari. None of those you can sell while you're on vacation. So,
Chris, there's an app called Freebie Alerts that basically pulls from Facebook and other
Offer up, all that kind of stuff.
Offer Up, Nextdoor, and all that stuff, and you can put it for your area.
Yeah, then you once you get the freebie alert, you just click on whatever it is, and it'll take you to that site to show you the details.
okay, I'm gonna get up off my butt. Okay, I'll see you guys, and I'll be in a different, I'll try to be a little bit more alive. All right.
Yeah, the app is actually called Freebie Alert. Hey, Kristen. Real squirrel in the building. Good to see you. Yeah, occasionally you find something pretty crazy on there. Like it's a lot of mattresses and refrigerators, but occasionally you run up on something.
Man, if someone in my area, if someone did pianos, dude, there's pianos.
Gosh.
Dude.
I had somebody call me the other day to ask how they could get rid of a piano. I was like, bonfire in the yard, push it off the porch. That's.
Yeah, dude, so many.
Hey, Steve, back out of trash and treasure. Good to see you.
Where'd Leroy go?
I don't know. Dip. That's what's so crazy. Like, so some people sell this thing super cheap, $25, and then this dude sold it for $75, free shipping.
Yeah. Huh.
25 and 10, 35. This guy sold one just like I have for 75. Obviously, the auction guy sells his for 41 plus shipping.
Oh, you should have came on by. I was doing my yard sale on Saturday. I would have loaded you up. I posted on Instagram thinking
Once again, the reminder of why do auction.
Back alley, where did you hit? I know a lot of people did the 14-mile or one. I heard mixed results from that, but I don't know.
Sure, it's depending on who you are.
Yeah,
Like
that's
we said, not to brag, but we'd find something, right?
Oh yeah.
Krista sent me a message on Insta. Let me check, Krista. Sometimes it puts it in spam folders, so I don't see it too.
I know, right?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Huntsville.
Yeah, off the 81. Yeah. $400-mile one in Kentucky next weekend. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna go out, but then I was like, I don't know. Got that done.
I've never been there. That 400-mile.
I like this thing low.
Yeah, I wanted to send you that. That's those guys. You can find them on YouTube, Kristen, as well. But they're good people. I also know where you live. The flipping accountant lives in that same town, I believe. If you know anything about Justin, he's there. He's a good guy too. Route 68 through Kentucky. You know, it's crazy. Like if Carolina ran tip to tip, it'd be like 580-mile yard sale. Like if you ran from where I live to the tip.
Yeah.
Remember, coupons expire. Ooh, they expire what, next couple of days? Tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah.
Or the ones in June. We know Tim's already used his because we were here that day. They're talking about eBay store coupons. If you have not used yours, if you have a store, you are entitled to one.
I bet you can find some good stuff in the Kentucky one though. I'm gonna ask Tim while I had him. Like this right here. I think it's called a 10-finger swung vase or whatever. So it goes from root beer to amber to blue, maybe.
Uh,
I need to clean it up a little bit.
hey, Diane. Good to see you.
There's Leroy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fight the shipping traffic.
That long commute. Leroy's got a long drive to get this. He's got like 3 post offices inside of a mile from his house. It's crazy.
Hey, you're not supposed to tell my secrets.
He told me that the other day. I was like, that ain't even right.
I just found the last one.
Oh, man. Dude, I did find a pair of Birkenstocks on Saturday. They sold instantly.
Oh, same here. I listed a pair of Birkenstocks yesterday. I had them up for $50. Someone sent a $45 offer. I'm like, pop.
That's what mine sold for. 45 plus shipping, dude. Instantly.
Yeah, 45 shipping. Was it going out to Oregon?
Let me check. I haven't shipped them.
Mine was a drop. It looked like mine was a drop.
Drop shipper.
Yeah,
Birkenstock.
freight forwarder.
Let me see. Curious. Damn, mine's come to Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Georgia? Buyer offered $5 on 25 item. Counted at 24. They counted at 4. Now blocked. Yeah.
Oh, this isn't a freight forwarder. Yeah, this guy's in Oregon, but yeah, not a freight forwarder. But yeah, they
100
went
mile yard sale in my neck of the woods. Very few resellers I have for competition. Nope, not telling you where it is. You know of a couple coming up this coming month that I will be participating in.
The ones I like to participate in are in August, though.
Yeah.
It's the Route 11 yard sale in Virginia, and then there's a few like near me as well, like the Bat Creek Valley yard crawl. That's basically in my backyard.
Kristen, we usually do talk when we talk about taxes. We're like, seek an accountant's advice as to the pros and cons of LLC versus S corp. It depends on how much business you're doing. Like, there's a lot of things involved in the decision. So, I would seek a professional advice.
Good morning, Jen.
Pool tables hard to get rid of like pianos. I actually see them on my giveaway thing occasionally as well because people don't want to haul them, especially those big granite ones. Or
No, Tommy. No. It's a genuine dude. A genuine buyer. That's what I thought. I just looked it up and I was like, okay, this dude's.
yeah, I sold lots of smalls over the weekend. Like sports clips, man. I'm still selling those things. I sold 6 of them this weekend. The sports clips.
I know I was stuck in your store because now I'm watching your store because you got too many tools to sell.
How many offers do you get, Leroy, from watching my store?
How many offers did I get? I didn't get any.
Really?
No, I just went in and watched what you sold. I just went in and was creeping on your sales.
I actually only sold 1 tool. I did sell some hardware. I sold that U-bolt that I've had forever, that square U-bolt. That was in the boat part buy for a boat trailer. Sold a golf club. Sold some video games. Sold those Birkenstocks. So one of those little collector Highland Mint cards. Coins that I had. Walmart part pocket knife.
I had a piece sold that it was weird. It was weird because I had someone shopping over here, shop in the basement, and there was this polo vest. And they were like, "Oh man, they really liked it." And I told them like what I had it on eBay for, yada yada. It's like, well, he's like, maybe I'll come back next time and I'll pull the trigger on it. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Dude, a day later, cha-ching, sold for full price.
I love it when that happens.
It's like,
I love it.
We literally touched it and talked about it, and then boom.
What I love even better is when the guy messages you back after beating you up, lowballing back and forth, and then he like just is sitting out there. It sells for full price, and he's like, "Do you still have this available?" Nope, sold for full price.
Yep.
I like when they ask you for a deal, you give them a deal, then they buy it, and then they have questions. Well, does it have this? Did it have that? Can you do this? Can you listen? Why buy it? Ask me the rest of the questions. I hate when they do that.
Listen to me.
John Doe, where I live, pool tables are not easy to get rid of because most of the time they're 3 flights of stairs up.
Yeah.
So people are like, pass. Like, we're not doing that. Unless you got a lift and you can put it out on the deck and get it off the deck. Like, that's the stuff here that you do with. I remember when I was a lot younger, like I may have been like 21, 22. We're like newlyweds. So I'm doing everything to make money. This is before I knew about flipping. And I had a guy call me. He's like, "Hey, you want to make a few extra bucks?" And I was like, "Yeah, what you got?" He's like, "Come help me move a couch out of this house." Dude, it's one of them old, 3 flights of stairs, 10 landings. Yeah, it was like that, but a narrow stairwell, height a bed, top floor. I was like, "Bruh," I'm sitting there like, let's get a rope, pitch it over the rail. Like, just pulling that thing down, like, because it was heavy as lead. So he's like, "Yeah, the lady's reupholstering it. Then I got to take it back up." I was like, "Yeah, I think I'll be avoiding your phone call next time you need to do that."
Right?
Had a guy message every 2-week period asking questions about a pair of shoes he desperately wanted. Finally sent an offer. I accepted. He messaged me 3 times saying he'd pay, no payment. I've had that happen before too.
Oh yeah.
Guys get on my nerves.
I have a nice.
Tommy said he hates it when they want a sale price after the sale is over. You feel me, Leroy? Whoa. Hey, what'd you hit?
Oh, what happened to Sarah?
He fell out. I think you ran over him right then.
I didn't realize you were by yourself.
When you hit that bump, dude, everything was like. I thought you hit somebody. Federalist Ironstone. I feel you. Jen's Multiverse. What do you think it is that happened to the decline of piano? It's just too big. I think so. I mean, I think people are just. You can get them for free. I know that.
What's going on, Cameron?
All right, I'm back. I've got Thatcher
Jenny
here.
in the house. Yeah, electronic keyboards are cheaper, smaller, and lighter. True.
Yeah, I got Thatcher here for his summer break,
Oh,
but his camp hasn't started yet. So
you guys are already out of school.
already out of school. Yeah, Friday was our last day.
Man, our kids here don't graduation is June 10th.
Wow.
Yeah, they get out of school on like the 6th, I think, 7th.
Yeah.
Graduation's that weekend. Yeah, my niece and nephew are like, yeah, we have finals like this week.
Yeah, they're all done.
Of course, it's different here too, though, because like when I went to school, when you were a senior, if you, I mean, as long as you're good to graduate, like you don't owe anything.
Yeah.
Your last 2 weeks, you didn't do nothing, man. You went home, like you just chilled.
Yeah.
Waiting for the.
I was thinking about this the other day about school and stuff like that. Now, this might be a little bit after your time, Eric, but like during my time, remember the whole push about year-round school? Whatever happened to that? Like
some portions of certain states actually do that.
Do they still do that? Okay.
Yeah, some portions do. See, like when I grew up in Florida, man, we only went to school like it was like Labor Day to Memorial Day. Like we didn't go June, July, August. Like now, like our kids start here mid-August and they'll get out in June. Yeah. It's like, man, that's crazy, dude. Like, we live in a beach community. You'd think that they'd push it, like go to school an extra 10 minutes a day or something, like knock some time off that thing. But they have so many breaks. Like, think about when we were in school, like how many days, like teacher work day? What the heck is that? We never had that. That was every day you were at school, teacher work day.
Ooh. Ooh, Todd. See, this is why I turned my basement into hanging stuff. Because, dude, I tried that and I hated it. Oh, we got, move this tote, remove this tote, remove this tote. Now I'm digging through this big tote of stuff. It's like, I hated that. That's why I was like,
I've started doing my t-shirts in bankers boxes in the bag tagged. Like that's what I'm doing now.
That can work. But like
tagged, so like I have like box T1.
Yes.
In the box itself, it's like T1-1, T1-2. Like that's what I'm doing.
If you do it that way, yes.
Yeah, but like this pile in there, that's my normal method of inventory is just pile it in the box in the general vicinity of what category it is. That's
right.
Usually what I have.
No, I like the summer vacation. Just like I remember they were trying to make it pushing. I don't know, maybe it was different back then. It's like it felt like they were pushing that to go nationwide, and it just kind of fizzled out.
You know what I think some of that is because both parents working all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, if you put kids in school year round, like then because I do know childcare in the summertime is tough. Yeah.
Well, yeah, even like, and that's what kind of like catapulted me into the reselling was back in the day. Daycare costs were not cheap. You know what I'm saying? It was like
they're still not cheap, Barry. Like
they're not cheap at all. And it's like, okay, this is like almost like literally my daycare cost for the two boys was close to my mortgage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was paying an extra mortgage just in daycare costs.
That's what people were talking about at one point. Like, I mean, you're almost better just somebody staying home. Like if you have a 2-parent household, like, because by the time you pay daycare costs, like one person's working for free. You know, they're just like, hey, I'm just getting out of the house is what it is.
Yeah. It's like that. I mean, that really truthfully started like my side hustle I had done reselling for forever, but to really buckle down and do it,
turn it into more of a business, less of a hobby kind of thing.
Yeah. Because that was, I swear it was when I was paying, it was $240 a week. So do the math on that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Todd, can you go up with your bins? Like, could you put a shelf in and put your bins on them?
Yeah, boxes. Just get boxes. You can get the long boxes off of like Amazon. I've used that too. Maybe when I go down to the basement, I'll.
That's what Tommy was saying. 8x10x36 is what he got. I will say, make sure like you get your boxes before you do your shelving, because that's the other thing I kind of messed up on. Like now, I really need to buy boxes according to the shelving that I've already built. But yeah. Oh yeah.
The bins, when I used to, a long time ago when I did the bins, it just made me so mad. It's like, oh.
It makes me mad because I didn't think to do it earlier, and then I end up with a bunch of stuff that's not. So I get to treasure hunt my stuff that I treasure hunted for. I haven't lost anything in a long time, knock on wood.
I haven't lost anything in a long time. Now I've double sold things because I'm lazy, taking it off of Vendoo, a few times. But those are Poshmark sales, and it's like, nah, I'll just cancel. Does anybody know, like, is there a threshold of cancellations on Poshmark you can do until you start getting in trouble? I mean, I'm not doing it like all the time, but you know, here and there, it's like, ooh, ooh. Oh, I remember. Yeah. I remember I had a big, huge box full of stamped socks because back in the day, Ross had NBA stamped socks for 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And just clearing like the entire, like, I mean, I remember I had a cart full of just socks. And I had them in that big box. Oh, that was crazy. So you cancel a couple? Okay. All right. So, okay. That's what I haven't seen, you know, you know, like on eBay, you have a few cancellations, returns. It feels like your store just goes down. But Poshmark, it's like, man, we don't care. Keep going.
Don't go to the post to UPS on a Monday with your own cart. I had to help 3 people at their cars. I was like, I don't work here.
I don't work here, people.
But I try to help out I help out both of them. I help out here and the post office. So
Dude, they actually just put a UPS drop-off point at the a little store down the street from here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That saves 20 minutes going up the beach.
My UPS store is basically right next to the post office, so it's like drop it off there, drive around the little thing, and then it's right there. So it's like, the only thing is FedEx. FedEx is down. My FedEx drop-off point is basically between like the Mission and Gabe's, so it works out perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, anytime I have like, you know, the shoes to send the authentication, it gives me a reason to go by the Mission and Gabe's because it's like right down, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah, I sold a pair of those Hirachis that was like Friday.
Oh, nice.
They went to authentication. I had to make sure and remember to get the little marker off the bottom.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
my FedEx place is a little far. It's about 2.5 miles, but it's the main distribution center.
Oh yeah, UPS store now. There's nothing like that. But you can drop off at the. I don't never really need the store itself. I just need a drop off point. Unless you've got an Amazon return, because now they've got that up. You know. What's Jen talking about? Should have asked for tips, Leroy. Oh, yeah. Leroy, she said you should ask for tips out at the UPS store. Yeah. Yeah, CVS, Staples. Walgreens does FedEx. So does actually, Todd, you can go there any time of day. I do it all the time. They only say they're open during that period of time, but there's somebody there all the time. I've been there like 8 in the morning. I've been there at lunchtime. I've been there all over the time. They still can't print an Amazon return label for you, though. How are you? I just take it to the shipping center up where you're at. KDH. Because you can drop out FedEx and UPS same place. Makes it convenient. Yeah, Dollar General does have FedEx, but have you ever been in a Dollar General? I ain't real confident on that front. Like, I went in Dollar General one time to drop off a package, and the lady looked at me like I had 3 heads. I was like, yeah, I ain't leaving my package for you guys.
No. Dollar General is a no for me. Okay, wait, hold on. I picked up a pair of Coach shoes. Can I do a check? I'm not sure. You'll have on the app. It gives you what. I'm not sure about Coach shoes, like the brand Coach.
Oh yeah. Huh. Todd, I would try, if that's closer to your house, I would try to develop a relationship with those guys, man. Because I will tell you this: the shipping center looks out for me, man. ABX Shipping Center. Yeah, they look out for me a lot. I do take them recycled shipping material there. Stuff. Take them a little extra bubble wrap every now and then if I'm a little overloaded. Yeah, nah, man. I would not do that. USPS packages, yeah. Staples is one of those places for us here too that I wouldn't trust them. Cameron, your Dollar General must be way better than ours because, bro, it's hard to even find somebody to check you out in the Dollar General.
Right.
Now, if you went to the back loading dock, that's where you're out. They're smoking. I would hate to see the shrink report of Dollar General, let's just say, in our area. I think there's a lot of stuff walking out the door of that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quality of help definitely is not at the BP.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how our Dollar Generals are here. Like, they built a new Dollar General. I'm like, ooh, this is nice. It took a month. It took a month just to be, you know how they have like the huge boxes and all the everything.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. So I did a little merchandising as a side hustle. And Dollar General, Family Dollar, both, they don't order. Yeah. They just get stuff dropped off. Like, so like at any given moment, they're like, we have no shelf space, and it just comes. That's why you see it sitting on the floor all the time. They're like, their back room's stuffed, like you can't get in there. And then they only have, like, you're expected to work the register and the floor. Like, one person, 2 people. Like, how are you going to do that? Especially the lady from the Dollar General. Like, we have one that's kind of I say out of the way. It's like Rodanthe, which is a real small area. And they're a little better about stuff. But I was talking to the manager one day. She's like, you would not believe. Like, they have food in theirs. They're like, they send us all this fresh food. We've only got like a 6-foot case. So she's like, you know what happens to that? She goes, we used to throw it away. I found a food bank. They just come and pick it up. I was like, because she's like, it'll never hit the shelf. I just write it off. Like it never even hit the shelf. I was like, that's crazy.
That is nuts.
Tip for anyone if you ever visit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cash is necessary. Yeah. Especially when you get out in those areas, you know, if there's certain areas I know, like now if I'm hitting like, you know, like a casual Friday down toward, you know, I go down south towards like Inwood, Winchester. If I'm going down there's spots along the way. If I need to pick up cash, I can. But if I'm hitting some of the rural parts, you know what I'm saying? You better have cash, especially when you start going out to like Berkeley Springs, because I've made that mistake before. Roll up on a spot, and it's like, oh man, I need some more cash. And it's like you're backtracking a lot to go get cash.
So you're saying there's folks out there they're not taking PayPal or Venmo, like they're not opening their flip phone. Now, how do you send that?
Venmo and Cash App and PayPal, that's like speaking Chinese to some of these people out here. I did have a spot one time where I was able to Venmo, because it was just like I only had like a certain amount of money, and I was just going, and the lady took Venmo. Wait, he said they got an ad during the live show.
That's so I can pay for Leroy to be here. Leroy, are you frozen, bro? Look at the bottom screen. Oh man.
He's concentrating, bro, on the comments section.
I know.
Yeah. He's like, look, I can sleep with my eyes closed. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I have too. I'm YouTube Premium as well.
Yeah, you were exactly. Yeah, I know exactly where you are. Yeah, if you went down Jaredstown Road, yeah, down that way, yeah, there is no spot. There is no spot to. Yeah, you got to go all the way back to Inwood. Yeah,
dude, I wonder how long he'll be frozen. He's been up there for a minute.
I know, we're gonna leave him there.
uBlock Origin extension on Chrome blocks everything for me. Oh, really? Man, I've got some like vintage tape on top of the CB. I'm trying to get off. It's like, nah, I ain't going anywhere.
Masking tape.
Masking tape, yeah.
Yeah, dude, they use, dude.
Baked on masking tape. I've got that. I rub it alcohol. I'm trying to soak it in there.
When you said tape and CB radio, I knew exactly it was masking tape.
Yeah, man.
Nothing like other stuff did not exist back then, apparently.
Yeah. I guess it could be worse. It could have been duct tape. But not much worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like,
what's Leroy? Leroy. You're muted.
Yes.
You've been frozen for like a good 20 minutes, bro. Like just chilling.
Frozen?
Yeah.
Oh.
We started singing Let It Go for a little bit.
I went in the post office and everything.
On video, you're like this.
Only one more stop, guys. I got to stop home and get something to eat.
Nice.
Come on, bro. I don't even know if a heat gun would take this junk off.
Yeah, you gotta get like acetone and a scraper, basically.
Yeah, I got her soaked now. It's letting her marinate. Hey, Ping G. This is that CB I got when I was with you guys.
Breaker 19.
It's all a game. Leroy pauses the video when he's offering candy. I think I may just put it in the listing. Vintage masking tape included in listing. I use a high alcohol sanitizing gel, which keeps it in place. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
You know, Tim went to go take a nap.
Yeah, he's probably out right now. I'll be back.
Oh,
Guys.
Tim's probably knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like, hey guys, I'll be
back tomorrow.
So, Fireball, what you can do is list it because Christmas sells all year round. But when it gets closer to Q4, if you have any Christmas items still kind of hanging out, end it and relist it for Q4. So basically, like beginning of November, just end it and relist it so it gets a little bump.
Yeah, I saw Department 56 like Charles Dickens last week.
Yeah.
So it will sell.
Yeah, it will.
I might have to leave this alone for a minute. Oh, Lord. Have you seen all those videos? There's a bunch of shadow ban videos now where they say you get shadow banned. If you end and relist, you get shadow banned.
Oh. Okay. Who's saying that?
A bunch of people. It's apparently such a hot topic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who's fixing us breakfast? That's Leroy. Hey, Guitar Missy. Thanks for being here. I've seen a bunch of videos this week. I did watch the one you're talking about, Tommy. It sounded like what he was saying is that, like, if you put a end and relist versus a fresh listed item, the fresh listed item would probably get more views. I don't know. It's not that deep for me, to be honest. Like, that's what I saw was like it. I saw that they were talking about like 20% versus a fresh listing, but unless you're listing the exact same item, I don't know how you'd even measure that because every item's going to have its own metric, you know. I mean, in reality, think about it. Every listing is completely different unless it's the exact same description, exact same everything about it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Common sense is a bad item is still a bad item. Like if it didn't sell for a long time. But also pushing yourself, if you're in a competitive situation, maybe pushing yourself further up the list would help.
See,
I don't believe in.
Oh.
I don't believe in.
So what I'm doing with some of my old listings is like I'm taking them back through photo room, making them, making the pictures look good.
If you're refreshing your listing, it's definitely like, one of those things. If you've got a terrible picture, a terrible description, and highly competitive item or something that don't sell very often, yeah, probably if you relisted it, probably wouldn't make a whole lot of difference. But
yeah.
I think some people have way too much time on their hands. It sounds like.
Right. I see it now. I see the videos now.
I don't chart every listing. Yeah, there you go. Just look at it. I guess my advice would be do both, right? Check up on your old listing, fresh items. It's not like anybody's asking you to choose.
You must choose.
There you go. Chris never said if you delist and sell somewhere, you would get shadow banned. The video was about someone commenting that too. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. That's what he was saying. A new listing would be fresher. A new item like added to the thing. But
I'm just gonna stop what I'm doing and do what everybody else is doing, so I could be a better reseller.
that's what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to be like
I
you.
see that. I see that.
I've got like 3 buckets of tools right now.
I go see Kevin, he has a couple tools. I go see Eric, he has tools.
Now I'm just texting Leroy every day. Leroy, look at what I got.
Leroy, check this out. Leroy, look.
Hey, Leroy.
Hold on.
This was
is that a clock? Oh, that's a blade.
$3.99 garage sale.
I had that.
That's probably about $20.
What's this thing called? The drill thing?
Oh,
The hand auger. A hand auger.
Yeah, I had one of those.
It's a hand drill, but it's a hand auger.
Yeah, I had one of those, and I was like,
this was free too. This is weird. It's like a handheld water heater.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess it's to stick in a bucket or something. I don't know.
It's a bucket. Ice. It's so the buckets don't freeze. Like on a farm, you put it in there so that it doesn't
water,
freeze
like
over.
Water trough, whatever.
Yes.
Nice. Leroy, it's almost like you know about food.
I don't know anything.
I got these 2 things from a free yard sale, but in case you need to do any furniture work, a little turn wheel.
I'm not dying.
Bucket warmer.
Yep.
And I got a free milk crate in the same place.
Some of the old milk crates with the metal bracing on the bottom and the top, they're actually worth good money. And it depends on what the advertisement is. If it's like an old hood, I don't know what you guys have down here, but I know up north we had hood milk.
The first time I get new listing up, let's just start talking about that. We've always recommended doing both.
All right, I'm gonna go down to the basement. I'll be back.
All right, have a good day.
No. I'm going down the basement, not to the bed and nap.
Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun.
Hmm.
I caught the train. Dang it. Don't worry. Don't beep. I'm not going. I'll put you guys nice and close in the train. Let's see.
Just me. All by myself. Cernochs back.
What's up?
I was singing all by myself.
Where'd Leroy go?
He got hit by the train.
All right, cool.
Dang, this thing could be $40. Little water heater action.
Nice.
Not bad when you get them for free.
What do we got? A waiting shipment. One item. I've been up on my shipping. So, all right, hat box 1. So this is how. Okay, I'm gonna send y'all down here. This is how you find a hat in Cernochs Connection. All right, hat box 1. Back on that shelf. And we have our hat.
Nice.
See how easy that was? This is a marathon hat. Shamrock half marathon.
Oh, we got a little hood
Sponsored
vent.
by Yingling. Yeah.
Nice.
Pack that up. All right, eBay. I packed up my one order from last night. That means I can handle more orders. Computer's going slow today. Oh, I know why. All right, there we go. Boom. I've already sent offers. Yeah, I've already sent all those. I don't have any. Yeah, I'm open for business.
I had a sale earlier, but my phone's on silent.
Here, any shoe people out there? Are these good to sell? These Huaka? Yeah. Are these any good to sell?
Huacas?
Huaka?
Never heard of them.
I think this brand's called Nikkei. Nikkei? Is that how I'm pronouncing it right?
Noka. Have you watched the Michael Jordan movie yet?
No, I haven't. It's been on my. It's on my
It's pretty interesting.
my list.
Yeah, none sold on this thing. There's a couple listed, but none sold.
I did pick up a cool repop, by the way. Look
Oh,
at
yeah?
this one for Gabe's for $3. Iron Maiden. Remember the Alamo.
Man, a little Texas action.
83 tour. Look at that. Yeah, that's a repop. Yeah, 2022.
I weren't here last week, but the week before, this is what I picked up.
Oh yeah.
Monster High. I took pictures of all of them, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put them in a lot. Like, there's some of them that are like $20, but we'll see.
I had a bin of Barbies and stuff like that, and at the yard sale, and some girl found like 4 or 5 Monster High dolls in that. I'm like, what? But she was excited though. She was like, young girl. She was excited. I'm like, take them, 50 cents a piece. Go.
Yeah. Monster High.
That's what it's like, man, at yard sales, like, especially like when kids, they have their kids there with them and everything. It's hard not, and like, hey, just let them grab some toys. Just grab the stuffed animals over there. Just grab something. Take it.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't listed them yet, Tommy. Yeah, the Hokas don't last long. Shoot, I got a pair of Hokas on I was at this yard crawl or little community yard sale, and they had a free pair of Hokas. And the lady was out there, and I said, hey, are these free? I just want to make sure. She's like, yeah, those are free. The bottoms weren't bad. I mean, the bottom, with Hokas, that's the first thing to go is the bottoms, but the bottoms were still in okay shape. I put them up for $50. Dude, they sold in like 2 days.
So there's a load of these things, man. Is anybody still sleeping?
and I picked these up. Now these don't go for much, but I picked these up. The lady, so there's a lady down the street. Long story short, I helped her like 2 weeks ago with her Facebook listing for her yard sale, and I bought some stuff. And then she was doing it again, with because our community yard sale got rained out, but I didn't set up because I knew it was going to rain. And then so that when they set up again today or this weekend, I went back over there and she said, "Hey, can you help me with my Facebook ad again?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then she had these, and I was like, "How much you want for these?" She's like, "For you, $5." I'm like, "Done." These should go pretty fast too. Look at the little Burks, little pink Burks. Well, I'm gonna see this today.
I have 16 Monster High Dogs.
Ooh, that should do well, right?
I would think so. I guess the question is, in this situation, me not taking the time to research everyone, would you take a chance on an auction or not? Whoa! Holy cow! Somebody sold a lot of 21 with accessories for $800.
Jeez.
Oh, nice. I don't think there's some of these that aren't complete. I may wing it. Do like starting bid $50 or something.
Yeah. They're saying if they're the first series, they're big money.
All right, hold on. What I'm going to do is take a picture. Is there any Monster High people in the house that would know?
Not in my house.
Not in your house.
Not mine.
All right, I'm going to share this to the screen. Maybe. There we go. Articulated arms and legs, yes. And hands. Some of them have that. Some of them are straight. Hold on, I'm going to show you the picture because let me
So
see
if you
here.
move, I'll behave.
Hold on, let me move this thing. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm in like a. What's this thing that's moving in?
It's taking so long. I'm gonna show you.
I know, right? Sorry, guys. I'm a noob.
I'm gonna show you guys what I made this weekend since the landlord was gone. Use some of the tools so I can make something, and they're not for sale. They should be though. Bam!
Oh, nice. That's cool, Leroy.
Yeah, 10-minute project, little 10-minute project. Now I need Eric to order me another roll.
Of what?
You didn't even see my stand.
Now I'm trying to figure this junk out.
Oh,
Why is it not doing that? All right, let me try that again. Jeez. This is dumb.
Are you trying to get it to come up on the screen?
Yeah, I tried to add it in on the window like I did last time, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Huh.
No, it is not, Paul. I actually looked for one, got aggravated, couldn't find one that would be big enough and that I could hang. So I ended up just going through the warehouse and making my own.
Dude, what is going on here? Tech struggles.
How does this computer turn on?
This newfangled machine. Just
All
won't work
these-
for it.
All these kids now with their fancy technologies.
Bro, it looks like fisheye when I put it up. That's weird. Fisheye. All right, let me see if I can do this. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. What the heck is that about? These guys are like, well, guys.
You want to send a picture over to me and I can see if I can get it on there?
That's maybe what I have to do. This is the one that's like the Google, like, funky thing. I wonder why it's doing that. Like,
I can see it. I can see it down the bottom.
Oh,
Oh, it took him out. It took him out.
it took him out. He ran away. There it comes.
now it's gone, huh?
Yeah. It looked good down the bottom when you had it up
It
there.
looked like fish-eyed a little bit. I don't know why.
Did you send it to Cernoch?
Yeah, I got it.
Can I show you, Eric? You tabbed out still?
Am I tabbed out?
Yeah, I
No.
want to show you my dispenser.
All right, I'm back.
The boss was away, so I made a dispenser from my labels.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Yeah, most of mine have the hands, arms, and knees, like not feet, but hands, arms, and knees for sure. Oh yeah, look how easy it is.
There you go. There you go, Eric.
Yeah, 540. I don't know if you know about them. Like, I know there's some of these that are like some kind of, they call them freaky fusion or something, because they're like part werewolf, part vampire, part something else. Yeah, I ain't trying to do a bunch of research, dude. I'm gonna put them on auction probably. Like this one's like a fusion, right? Like because it has the Frankenstein kind of thing going on, but then it's also got ears like a werewolf. Different series. Gotcha. So what we're saying is auction it is, and then if there's something valuable in it, somebody will pay for it.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Or they'll message me and say, could you buy this separate?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure. $50.
Can I split up your lot so you have to do your?
I thought this one was kind of unique. Like it's not one I've seen before much. Like freaky eyes like that.
Freaking me out, man.
Probably a few $100 there. That's good. Facebook group to unload. Shoot me that on Insta, man. I'm not against it. Not against it. I've got about $30 in, so
All right, let's see if I can sell.
Chedio said I would look him up. Said no more what to buy. But that's what I would do. Dude, you know me, man. I'm not a ones and twos. I'm just like, hey, what if I bought all of these? What could you do here? Because all these were in separate bags. I was just like, how much for all of them? Come to think of it, they probably have them sorted, and I mixed them all up. That's probably what happened.
Here we go. Yeah, something like that, I think, would do okay on an auction.
Yeah, I mean, individual item, like I don't tend to auction as much, but stuff like that, honestly, I've had better luck auctioning it because people Like if people are into it, they're going to look it up
Yeah.
and see what's there. I would think. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing bids on lots. Pretty good range here.
Yeah.
Holy cow. One of these, they have a lot of accessories with theirs, but $400. Let's go.
Now everybody in the chat has to go and watch the item so he can get more. So more people will be interested. Now, is there a layaway plan on that if somebody wins it?
I'm sure there will be.
Eric, I get something cool this weekend. You ever see one of these?
Is it like a punch or something?
It's a box stapler. You know how you get the metal staples on the bottom of the boxes?
Oh wow.
Yeah, box stapler. I got 2 of them.
See, I worked in a fish house for a little side hustle, and they have one that you step on that staples those big boxes.
Okay.
Because when you make the wax fish boxes, you have to staple it's big staples.
Mm-hmm.
So you hold it in the little guide place and step on it, and it does it. How many did I say? 16, 4, 8, 12, 16.
There you go. Is there a side hustle you haven't done?
I was going to say the same
Not
thing.
many, man. Not many. That's the price of living on the OBX.
Listen, I have
having kids when you're young, to be honest.
I had a side hustle when I was in Los Angeles that I don't tell a lot of people about. But it's not like what you think, but it's kind of like in the industry of what you think. I'll just leave it at that.
So is that like Rescue Rangers?
So I got a question for you.
See how many people pick up on that in the chat.
So my question is, what if your side hustle becomes your main hustle?
You mean like this? Like what we're doing right now?
No, like my mother being a prostitute.
Now let's just say I had coming out of college, I had video editing skills that were needed in the San Fernando Valley.
Oh my gosh.
But the problem was I wasn't working for the high quality studios. It was the low budget stuff.
Jeez.
And it was everything. So it was let's just say that because they needed someone to come in, like basically from 9 p.m. to like 9 p.m. to like midnight to 3-4 hours of editing. And yeah, I was like, that's a good gig. But it didn't the things I saw, bro. The things I saw. Let's just say. Because this is early 2000s, and you're like, oh, I need a video editor that is proficient and Avid and all these other programs, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. And then you walk into like the little so it's basically like, how you see those like rows of offices that just don't have anything like on them. That's where a lot of these places are. And you just walk in, and then I instantly knew by the posters on the wall. I was like, oh, this is different. No. This was just the editing. This was not the performances. This is all post production. Yeah. And they had a dude. I wish I had kept like the little basically a script, an editing script they would have for you. It was all written out like exactly like zoom in on this part, do this part, and I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I think I did that for like probably like 2 to 3 weeks. I was like,
did you get a bonus?
There were no bonuses in that, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Nah, dude. Like, again, all I have to say is the things that I had to edit. It was like, wow.
Yeah, so to answer your question, Flipping Sports Guy, I have not done every side hustle. I've not been a part of that industry at all. Like, it's one of those things.
Like it was like, I'll give you one example of like the movies. It was like Backyard Redneck Babes 8. And it's, if you think it is what it is, that's exactly what it was. I mean, it was, yeah, it was. I'm like, yo, if you had like the A grade stuff that people are used to, I was doing like the C and D grade stuff. Hey, it paid for some bills. I'll leave it like this. I'll say one last thing, and I won't talk about it anymore.
You said that 5 minutes ago.
I know. Here's the last thing I'll say about it. Yo, that was someone's grandmother.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Like, yo.
Only in America.
Only in LA, huh?
See, we don't only talk about reselling here, guys.
I've got this pair of boots, and I know it's an Amazon China special, but I couldn't pass them up, especially as they were new and clean. But check out this design. Look at this.
Oh, those are cool.
It's got the faux Burberry. It's got the I don't know. I was just kind of like, yo, they're like side zip, and dude, they're like brand new. So I was like, yeah, I'll take a chance on them. So I just kind of I'm looking up now like how I'm gonna. It has a style code. Let's see if we can find the style code. Yes, yes, I've sold Nick boots. These are not Nick boots, bro. I will tell you that, bro. Listen, you find a pair of Nick boots, bro. The price is crazy. For something like the logger boots, yeah. Look up Nick boot logger boots, and it's. Oh yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. But I will tell you, those Nick boots, they basically last a lifetime. Those are the guys that are getting their boots resold and all that stuff. Yeah, but the Nick boots are hard to find because again, people just don't donate those. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's got to pass away before you find those, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I put them up for auction. We'll see what happens next week, guys.
Nice.
See where they're at. Might get a little play-by-play next week. I just went ahead and.
All right, let's take some pictures.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Here's your snap-on, buddy.
Okay. That's 25. Needs to be cleaned up a little.
Look, I got a new ruler too. Little Smokey the Bear action.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Please help prevent forest fires. Drown campfires. Burn trash carefully. Obey all forest laws. Virginia Division of Forestry. I got a little. You know about these, Leroy? A little Bailey Stanley.
Is it
Number
Bailey?
5.
It's Bailey and Stanley, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bailey Stanley.
Yeah.
Wooden handles. It's fortunate I know a tool guy that has taught me a little something along the way.
Listen,
something.
if it's a tool that you've never seen and you can pay under $3 or $4 for it, buy it.
I bought a little brake tool in the package.
Is it KD?
Is it what?
KD?
Thorson.
Yep, that's a good name.
Taiwan Rock. I got a little Craftsman long screwdriver. Made in USA.
Anything USA Craftsman. I wonder why my sales have been going down.
I got a little Humana diabetes testing little box. That was somehow mixed in with the tools. Leroy, what do you say about these kind of wrenches?
Little ones.
I can't read what's on there. It had a friend it brought to the party.
Are those must be ignition wrenches. The small little the other one, yeah.
This one says USA on it.
Yep. One end is straight and the other end is crooked.
This one has see that?
Yeah, it's an ignition wrench.
That one is. The other one's both straights.
Mm-hmm.
GN costs 5/16. I don't know who that is.
5/16 is tiny.
I got a few sockets, but Craftsman made in USA 3/4.
What series is it? V series?
Series?
Yeah, it should have a V or a VA. There's a bunch of them. It could have an E. You see how this has?
Got some numbers on it.
See how?
Oh, this is a socket.
I know, but see how it says V dash VA dash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one says 29. And then it's got a number. I don't know what that means. It's another Craftsman made in USA. 15 millimeter. This one has like a number 9 on it or something. A 9 and a line.
Oh, that's the first. That's the first. Yeah, that's the first number.
Hey, I picked these up too. Little headlight action.
Oh.
I don't know. They were there with the tools. So. What about this thing?
No, that's a little one. What's the name on it? Don't say start.
Say who?
Nothing.
Nah, it's made in China.
Oh, okay.
Actually got Chinese writing on it. Two Axe brand stainless. That one ain't got nothing on it. Uh-oh. What's that? That's another Craftsman 8mm. Craftsman. I think that has a C on it. 19mm.
Just put all the millimeters together.
They're mostly Craftsman.
Yeah.
I was hoping there was a couple snap-on in there with it. There's another Craftsman. Another Craftsman. Somebody might have snatched up the.
That's the
Can't tell what that is. Yeah, that's Craftsman. Little bucket of tools.
Ott's got a question. Who has an antique booth to help move inventory? Pros, cons of having one? We had some. Just wanted to. I have one still. I don't know. I think what happens is they're fun at first, and then you gotta keep refilling and do. I don't know. It's good if you keep up with it. Does that make sense?
It's good if it's convenient.
Yes.
And they actually makes money. Like mine, when I had it, it was like pretty much break even. By the time you go and fill it, like I weren't doing enough to make it worthwhile.
And you gotta watch your stuff too, because your stuff walks. Because they don't watch your stuff.
Yeah, Joe Deal said. I mean, I know he does pretty well with it. I do. I've been talking with booth owners. There are a couple of different spots. They are all in summer slump, but the one I'm in is down more than the others in the area. So I'd say research. I had one a couple of years ago, selling stuff to pay the antique mall booth fees. I would say if you want to have an antique booth, be the guy who rents the antique booths. That's the way to make it profitable. They are definitely the ones that are making the money, but they also have the overhead of the building and the employees. So. I have a ton of antique shop space equals we make some money there, but it's a glorified storage. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was using it for. Is I was taking my bigger items there.
Yeah.
And, just kind of put them there. 9 booths altogether, so we have a lot of inventory in Lancaster County, PA. Gotcha.
All right. I've got this shirt. I've got 2 shirts that I bought, and I want to see if I can. Oh, it's long sleeve. No. So I bought these shirts. Oh, bro! I bought these shirts. It's chain. These are vintage, like uniforms from Unitog.
Oh yeah.
But look at this. Chain stitched with my name on it.
That's crazy.
And it's for Stroh's beer. But look, it's Stroh's beer. And on the side, the hit on the side got the Stroh's light on the arm. Which I didn't even know this. Check out the back. Boom, Stroh's patch.
Wow.
Man,
3. That's crazy.
I've got 2 of them. It's got my name on it.
That's pretty wild.
It literally has my name on it. Now, do they? I should get with my lady that does. Well, make them into short sleeve shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like cut, like you do the cut. You know what I'm saying? I could just, oh, this fits, bro. Dude, I'm gonna go sell some Strohs now, bro.
That's funny. Steve says this: either one of them extra larges or either extra large.
Well, I wear extra large. It's 16 and a half. It's basically my perfect size. Let me see again.
My size, my name.
Yeah. 16 to 16 and a half is the size. That's cool. That's dope.
That's neck size, right?
Yeah. Look at that. That's all embroidered and everything. So you get Strohs light, and then the Strohs hit right here. Yeah, I wanted this, like, dude, this would be like a great summer shirt. You know what I'm saying? If it was like short sleeve, you'd be rocking it.
Four of your booths have no commission. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, most places that I know of, they do both. Like, they do commission and flat rate.
Now I'm curious about these. I have some Budweiser shirts too. Look, I'm curious if these have a patch on them.
Dude, those are still in the package.
Yeah.
If it's Budweiser and it says his name on it, we're in trouble.
Oh no, they only have the neck hit right here. But this is a short sleeve. Oh, see, this is a short sleeve. Unitog Union made in the USA. There we go. Rocking that Budweiser. I might let Cohen put this in his Depop stuff. Depop store.
Make sure the little one don't bring it to school. But like, check out my Budweiser shirt.
I remember. All right, so back in the day, we had a store called Wieners. All right. Did anybody down south have a store called Wieners?
I wouldn't admit it. I wouldn't admit if I had a store named Wieners.
It was called Wieners, bro. And the thing about it was like an old school like Kohl's kind of, and I remember they had all these graphic T-shirts, and my mom bought a few of them for me, and it was a Mickey's. It said Mickey's, and it had like the little like Hornet thing, whatever. Well, apparently Mickey's was a hard malt liquor, you know, beer type thing, and it was like I worked to school, and one of my teachers was like, "Hey, come over here." He goes, I'm just letting you know that I wouldn't recommend you wearing that shirt anymore because that's against school dress code." I'm like, well, what? Because it didn't have any beer or anything on it. It didn't say anything about beer, and I was like, oh, this is a hard malt liquor beer. Okay, got it.
If you guys see any craftsmen like this with the thumb adjustment, pick it up. They're a couple bucks, especially if you can get them for a couple bucks. They're worth about 20. If you have the whole set, the half inch, quarter, and 3/8, then you're up to about $70 for all three.
Oh. Freud.
Cool. Can you send stationary media mail?
Living on the edge.
Yeah.
You can send anything media mail. It's just whether you get it charged back or not. I don't know about stationary. Like, would that be considered the same as like blank cassettes and stuff? Like, I don't know.
I would say no because it doesn't have any media on it.
Stop.
Don't stop.
Hey, Cernoch,
Yo,
did you have any Tina Turner stuff?
no.
Did you look?
I don't have any Tina. I know for a fact I don't have any Tina Turner stuff. I've only had a couple pieces. I've sold those a long time ago.
Wow, John Doe said listed one item today. Got 3 items sold in the last 20 minutes.
There we go.
We gonna let Tim sleep and stay on for a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You guys heard anything from him?
Is it?
Yeah, I do have to go get my car from the mechanic here in a minute.
We can stay on. I mean, if Cernoch gotta go, then I'll go. But stay on. I'm gonna go
No, I
listen.
ain't got to go.
Yeah,
I'm
probably like maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's just around the corner.
I'm just here.
I was going to do it in our recording gap, but I'm going to do it.
Everybody missed you last week, Eric.
Yeah, I miss being here.
Everybody was like, "Where's Eric? Where's Eric? Where's
I
Eric?"
did peek in on the show like after the fact later that evening for a minute. But
Did we all behave?
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. The part that I watched. All right, I'll be back in a few.
All right.
All right.
So since those guys are going, I'm gonna bore you guys. So I went to an auction, and there was a whole bunch of come-alongs, and they were all ratted up. The come-alongs are the ones that they have the big handle, and you can ratchet stuff together, pull motors or whatever, and they were all ratted up, but all the hooks were good. So and honestly, the hook is worth more than the come-along that was left to it. So I cut all the wires off and just kept all the hooks, and I'm just listing the hooks. But like something like this, I'll sell for like probably $15. I bought the whole lot for $15. So sometimes there's stuff like that you guys can do as well to make money. And I was thinking about this earlier. You have husbands in you want to get your husbands involved. Like I do tools, but maybe he would clean them for you. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of women that watch the show, so just a little inside Leroy's tool brain. No, it's not wooden. It's metal. It is metal.
Why is my stuff going so slow?
This one's not for a crane. It's actually to a come along, but you can put it on a chain. That's probably your best bet is for a chain. But this one's nice because it has the swivel. So most chain hooks do not have swivels on them. And this one does. So that's the option that will help me sell it. And you could put a chain on it and then fasten it. So definitely putting hook swivel in the description. Title. So, what are you taking pictures of?
Boots.
Boots.
Red Wing boots.
Red Wing boots. I've told you this story before. I probably spent $2,000-$3,000 on Red Wing boots in about 4 years.
Oh yeah.
I only wore them for like the last 5 years of my career, but I'll tell you something. That was the best 5 years of my career with my feet issues.
They were these.
Oh, there you
Slip
go.
on, steel toe. I'm gonna have to list those new with defects because they're new, but they were on sale at Gabe's. But one of the shoes has a bunch of scuffs on it.
Yeah.
Yep. They probably had them with the other boots that had the spikes on them that I bought.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna list it new with defects.
You ever get any of the I know you have they're like logging boots, and they have like a metal shank that goes all the way up.
Well, I have I've seen the shank ones, but I have here. I'll show you.
It looks like a tongue, but it's actually a metal plate that goes all the way up.
Like on the top of your foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are usually like logging or like for logging or welders too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I've sold those. A good brand is HAIX. If you ever find that brand, I don't know how to say it. HAIX. If you find that brand, those can do well.
Yep. So I got another little tip for you guys. So I bought this lot of Craftsman sockets. Instead of putting them all together and only getting like $2 or $3 a piece, I'll put them like sizes. So the one's a 16, and one's a 17. Now if I have a 15, 14, I'll keep adding on. But if I don't, I'll just sell them just as the two. So I have a 14, a 13, a 10, an 8, a 9, and an 11. So if you guys see here, right? So, and then these are standard. So the standard, I'm going to sell together. These two, 17, 16, I'll sell together. 12, 14, and 13, I'll sell together. And then the 11, 10, 9, and 8, I'll sell together. It looks better, and if somebody just wants one, just sell the two of them for the highest that people sell one of them for. So what if one of them sells for like $10? Just put the two of them up there at the $10. But I paid nothing for these, and I probably got $35 here, maybe more than that. So, it's quick. They go right in a poly bag. I think the two of them will be under a pound. I think maybe not. Maybe not these two big ones. Yep, these two big ones are only 11 ounces. So, and then everything else will be under 11 ounces, because they're smaller than these two. So that's just a little tip for what I do. When I get something that's not a set, I would never sell them all together because I'm going to lose money. Cernoch, I'm not trying to make it the Leroy show.
Oh, I'm over here doing the. I'm doing my my photo room stuff.
Okay.
Doing those instant backgrounds and everything like that.
Doing the do.
We got some Nike Prestos. Presto Reacts. Some women's shoes. Even though it's the Leroy show.
No, it's not the Leroy show.
Coming on next on the Leroy show.
We got sockets and wrenches.
Hey, I'm over here working.
I'll tell you, Cernoch, that auction that I went to this weekend, there was like a lot of gems there, but they were expensive. I saw one of my catch and releases, which is like one of my holy grails, and I've seen it on the show tons of times, but I've never seen one in the wild. It's a Wilton Vice, but it's a baby Wilton. So baby Wilton is a salesman's sample or a jeweler's vice. It fits in your hand, but it has to be Wilton. Has a little, looks like a bullet on the end. I actually saw one out. I've had two of them and sold them for over $400 a piece. But I never seen one in the wild. You know, I call it in the wild, like I do it like fishing. And I'm at this auction, and it was just thrown on the table. Like I got pictures. It was just thrown on a table like it was just with the rest of the other junk. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a baby Wilton. I was about to leave. And I looked them up. The condition of the one that I had there was selling for $700 on eBay in auction. Right? There was only two listed, and they were listed for over 11. Right? There was a guy next to me. He was buying a lot of the small vices. And I said, hey, he kept looking. He'd walk over to the table. He'd walk away. He wouldn't pick it up. He'd walk over the table. So I got ballsy. I said, hey, can I ask you a question? You're looking at something on that table over there, aren't you? And, you know, they don't get in the South, they don't get my attitude.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, why? I was like, well, what are you looking at? He goes, the Wilton. I said, yeah, I know. I said, me too. I said, have you ever had one? He goes, I'm actually a collector. He goes, so I have 4 of them. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, because, you know, it's one of those things, Cernoch, that people don't get. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was fortunate just to be able to have 2 of them in my possession. I sold them. So I said, because if he said he never had one, I totally would have just walked away. Do you know what I mean? Because that's just how I am. And then he was like, oh, I'm a collector. And I was like, my next question, what's your bottom line? He goes, $1,000.
Oh.
I said, I tapped him on the shoulder. So I look, I said, hey, have a good day, buddy. I hope you get that. I cashed out. I was going to go in at 200, and that was it. Yeah, he was like, my bottom is and I could tell. I knew he wasn't bull crapping, because you know, when somebody's into something, like when you go to these shows, you can see, like me, the passion, you already know. So I left. I hope he got it for 200. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the thing. When it's sometimes hard when we're buying cheap. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, another person, they really want it, and it's like, yeah, I want this regardless of cost or price or whatever.
I have a feeling, because I wasn't there, because I left, I have a feeling he probably only paid about 300 for it. But I wasn't even going. I was done at 200.
Yeah.
So it was, and that was the only thing I was waiting for. So it wasn't even worth it for me to waste my time. So I hope he got it, but like there would, but like that's what kind of auction is. I'll show you a picture. Hold on. Where's my phone? I don't know if I can show. Let's see. Um, Here's the Wilton that I was looking at. Right? It was just on the table, just all rusted out. That's it there. And then this is oh, I don't have it on this one. Um, let's see. This is one of the rooms they haven't got to yet, Cernoch.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's just one of the rooms they haven't got to yet. Here's another wall.
Oh man.
Yeah, so imagine how I was. I was geeking like so bad. This is a picture I sent Tim to see if he saw anything, but he was away.
Oh yeah. Some of that green in there.
Yeah, I didn't know what.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Sorry, Tommy. You know, if I when I start talking about tools, I get all excited, Tommy. Come on now.
I'm doing a little editing. I had these lightning Presto shoes. I made a little background. Look at that. That looks sweet.
Nice.
That'll catch some eyes. All right. What else we got on the list? Oh, the Hokas. The Hokas, people. The Hokas. Back here. Okay. All right. eBay sales, where you at? Is everyone suffering from the post Memorial Day weekend hangover?
I haven't checked my phone. Let's see.
Oh, I haven't checked my phone either.
Nothing. They all have a long weekend at eBay, huh?
Yeah,
Let's
right.
see if I have any offers available. One. The day after my payout, I always feel like my sales are very low.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've sold a hat today. That's it. Yeah.
Tim's store's been shut down for 3 days. He probably has all the sales.
Oh yeah. Nice, Tommy. Looks like Tommy's getting all the sales, maybe.
Can you send some my way, buddy? I haven't hit my quota yet today.
Well, I guess I got to tell Thatcher it's gonna just be mayonnaise sandwiches this evening.
Well, while Tommy's family's having shrimp, right?
Right. Mayonnaise sandwiches again, Dad.
These kids have no idea. They have no idea. I was telling a story yesterday at a cookout. I'd be with my aunt and we'd go like to a church function or somebody's house after church, and my aunt would lean over to my ear and say, "You better eat what's on your plate because I don't have no food at the house for you today."
Right.
Like it wasn't like I don't want to eat that. It was like you better eat that because there's no food tonight.
Or if you think back, just like growing up and stuff, how did your family ever do this? Like, hey, surprise, we're doing breakfast for dinner tonight.
Yes.
Looking back at it, like being a parent now, I'm like, yo, that was because
There was nothing else to eat.
there was nothing else to eat, and that's a quick meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Paul. Must be on the right server today, Tommy. Yep.
You see what he said? He said he called in for a refresh.
Yeah.
Cereal casserole dinner. There you go, my dukes.
My Dukes is in the building.
But as a kid, like, oh yeah, we're gonna have cereal tonight. All right, great. Like.
There was only one thing I didn't like to eat, and at my house, once you left the table, you don't get nothing else until tomorrow morning. So if you don't eat everything that's on your plate, you're not eating again.
Yeah.
And my aunt used to make this pea soup, green peas soup with like pork bones in it, and I don't like bones. And it would be small pieces where you'd get it and you have to pull it out. I wouldn't eat it all, and I'd be starving. I used to be starving. I wait till I get to school in the morning because you don't eat in the morning. You got to eat at school. Like that's
Yeah. Well, like liver and onions. It's like, dude, what kid is gonna go? Oh, this is the best. You know,
they
like
used to tell me liver and onions was pork chops because I used to like pork chops. What's up, Tim?
Traveling kicked my butt, man. I'm tired.
You still jet lag, huh?
I don't know. It's not necessarily jet lag, but you know what I'm saying? It's just being up, not getting sleep, being on
How
an airplane, all
how
the driving.
what time was your flight this morning? Right?
6.
How quiet was Logan Airport after the Celtics lost?
It was actually not that bad.
No, Monday is not bad at Logan. Because I fly back all the time on Monday, and it's not too bad if you get an early flight like that.
Yeah.
Anything after 8 o'clock, you're screwed. Who'd you fly?
JetBlue.
Yeah, that's who I fly. So you were down in A22, A26. You were down over there.
No, we were in the C's.
Oh,
C26.
C26. Yeah. I'd ask you if you had my brother on your plane, but you wouldn't even remember because you were sleeping.
Well, like it's weird. Like on a flight like that, you're up for
2 seconds. Yeah.
yeah.
What is it? 40 was it an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half?
It's like an hour and a half,
Yeah.
hour and 11 minutes.
You know the crazy thing is you're in the air from Boston to Charlotte for an hour and 45 minutes. That's it. It seems like they go faster or something.
It's crazy.
Yep.
what is this?
Did you see any deer when you were out there in Vermont?
No, we actually didn't see any deer or moose.
You weren't high enough up. How high up were you?
We were like closer to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I gotta measure this damn casserole dish.
Yeah, my brother's main he flies out of Boston. That's where his hub is, and he flies JetBlue. That's why I said that.
Oh man, what a life! Where did Eric go?
He had to go to drop off his car for repairs. I think.
Ah,
I don't know if he's walking back or not. Tommy, I like him because I got my flights for $59 each. I gotta fly standby, but I don't care. I'll do that. I'll do. That's why you haven't seen me, Tommy. I'm not driving. It's cheaper to fly. If I drive up north, it costs me round trip probably about $350.
Timmy, you get a nap in, bro?
I did get a nap in. I did. I had to. I was a mess.
You're crashing. You're crashing.
Yeah.
Oh man. So 30. Yeah, I had to get some stuff done to my car because to get my little shade tree buddy to do a little work for me. Change out some light bulbs. I had a couple light bulbs out, apparently. You guys know.
Yeah.
Get my oil change, do a little checkup, make sure everything's good.
Now, what'd you do? Walk? I said he had to drop off his car, but he walked back.
No, my parents took me away. So yeah. Yeah, I just picked it up because I got to get an inspection done. My tag runs out next month, so
We don't have inspection stickers here in South Carolina.
they don't care.
Look
They
at
don't care what you guys are doing down there.
They don't care. Look at the cars. They don't got windshields. They don't have fenders, no bumpers.
Bro, when my granddad in Northwest Florida, you just slap a farm use thing on the back of your car, just drive around town however you want. Oh, they want you to get inspected here in Carolina, buddy, because they want that dollar.
Yeah, no, South Carolina is still one of those states.
Yee. Yeah, my daughter flew to Florida from out here. Man, it's like $80. It's like, I hadn't made one yet. Let's see. From 31.
These guys got overtime today.
I know. I've got the recording up now. Link.
Okay.
Not link, but I'll send you the link real quick. Yeah. Dude, my emails so far behind. What's going on here?
Huh. Interesting. I have this. I sometimes I pick this stuff up at the mission. There's 2 on eBay for about $120. Okay. Know what I'm doing now.
Man, that don't make no sense.
Oh, so they have these boots online. They got the real ones online. They're $300 out of Embassy London. I'm just gonna call it the London Wanderer boot.
Still 29 hanging out. I gotcha. They need to Boston the first of the month with $74. Wow. It's pretty cheap.
Texas
I couldn't hear you guys, and you were in my pocket.
Wow.
I could hear Eric with the boxes. I'm like, why can't I hear anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to put together a little, start putting a little stuff aside for a possible whatnot.
There we go.
Get a little this and that.
Eric, you want to say goodbye?
I want to? Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us today. Good to be back. We will see you guys next week. Don't forget to check out episodes on Friday. Try to drop a couple more throughout the week. But we do thank you guys for your support as always. Hope you got some work done today. I actually got a few listings up. Got some other things cleaned. I almost got the masking tape off. I almost got it. Like, we're halfway home.
Nice.
We're getting there. We got. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you next time.
Later, everybody.